The problem with averages, applying the concept in counseling. 1. Understanding the problem with averages. The problem with averages arises when people rely too heavily on averages or generalized data to understand complex situations, ignoring the nuances and variability of individual experiences. Averages can obscure important outliers or fail to capture the full spectrum of possibilities. For example, describing a war as average might mask the unique devastation or triumphs of specific battles or regions. In counseling, this bias can affect how clients perceive themselves, their relationships, or their progress, leading to unrealistic expectations, feelings of inadequacy, or oversimplified judgments. How the problem with averages is useful in counseling. Promotes individuality, helps clients recognize that their experiences are unique and not always comparable to generalized norms. Encourages contextual thinking, guides clients to evaluate their situations based on specific circumstances rather than relying on averages or societal expectations. Supports emotional balance, assists clients in accepting that deviations from the average are normal and often meaningful. 3. Practical application in counseling. A. Identifying over-reliance on averages. Activity. How are you comparing? Ask clients to reflect on areas where they've judged themselves or others based on averages. What standard are you using to measure yourself or your situation? How does this standard account for individual differences? Example: a client feeling inadequate because their career progression doesn't match the average. Timeline might explore how their unique circumstances have shaped their journey. Counselor's role: help clients identify when averages are being used as rigid benchmarks rather than flexible guidelines. B. Reframing perspectives on averages. Exercise: what's your unique story? Encourage clients to focus on their specific experiences and strengths rather than comparing themselves to generalized data. What makes your situation unique? How can your differences from the average be a strength? Example: a client comparing their parenting style to societal norms might explore how their individual approach better suits their child's unique needs. Teaching nuanced thinking. Guide clients to consider the variability behind averages and focus on what matters most in their personal context. What's hidden behind this average? How can you tailor your decisions to your unique needs rather than generalized expectations? Example: a client frustrated by their fitness progress compared to average metrics might explore how their body's response and circumstances create a different but valid trajectory. Detailed tips for application. Normalize deviations from averages. Explain that averages are simplifications and don't capture the richness of individual experiences. Encourage individual goal setting. Teach clients to set personal benchmarks based on their unique values, circumstances, and aspirations. Focus on context and specificity. Help clients analyze their situations with depth and nuance, avoiding overly broad comparisons. 5 examples. Career counseling. A client feeling behind in their career compared to peers might explore how their unique skills and experiences contribute to long-term success beyond average timelines. Relationship counseling. A client concerned about their relationship not fitting societal norms might reflect on how their bond thrives in ways that aren't captured by averages. Self-esteem counseling. A client comparing their progress to generalized averages might work on appreciating their individual pace and growth. 6. Integrating the problem with averages techniques into a course of treatment. Initial sessions. Explore areas where clients are influenced by averages or societal norms and discuss how these benchmarks affect their emotions and decisions. Midway through counseling, use reflective exercises or journaling to help clients examine the variability behind averages and connect with their unique experiences. Ongoing work. Reinforce individualized thinking and goal setting, encouraging clients to celebrate personal progress rather than adhere to external standards. Outcome measurement. Assess whether clients demonstrate reduced reliance on averages, greater self-acceptance, and improved emotional resilience. 7. Conclusion. The problem with averages highlights the limitations of using generalized data to understand unique situations or individuals. In counseling, addressing this bias helps clients embrace their individuality, evaluate their circumstances contextually, and set personalized goals. By fostering nuanced thinking, self-awareness, and emotional balance, counselors empower clients to thrive in their uniqueness rather than conform to oversimplified standards.